have Andrea Tavenner here with me today, and Andrea lives in Eagle River in Alaska. Okay, not far from
Yeah.
me. How far is Eagle River from here? Would you say?
From your house, it's probably 12 miles.
Oh, that's nothing, right?
Yeah.
Nothing at all. So Andrea here, she's from central Minnesota. Okay, she got three brothers, one sister, and her dad was a teacher, art teacher actually. And Andrea spent time after school with her dad and with her artwork. And you came from a musical family. My understanding,
Yeah.
you had played multiple members of your family played multiple instruments.
Yes,
How
they
interesting.
have.
Okay. And you started off in college, mastering in psychology, and then you switched to art.
Yes.
Okay. And then after that, you said you hadn't did any artwork for quite a while. And then you picked it back up in the last few years.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So so talk to me about your journey.
Okay. Um, as you stated, I spent a lot of time after school in the art room with my dad throughout elementary and middle school years. And not pursuing art specifically, but that was my dad and he was there and just hanging out and I could do whatever I wanted in the art room. So that definitely gave me a love and appreciation of art early on. He was not only an art teacher but an artist. He has a lot of art all over our house and he would do art shows and things like that. Um, so I did take art classes in high school also, so that continued on through there. I didn't do a whole lot of art personally outside of classes, um, but I took art in high school and then again in college, and just dabbled here and there throughout um, my young adult life. But then once I had kids, my um, your life is pretty much taken up with having babies and taking care of the kids and the family and all that kind of stuff. So I didn't have a lot of time to do much art anymore. Um, but let's see, I think it was January of 2022, I think. Um,
Oh, hi, George. Thanks for joining.
I got inspired by someone I saw on Instagram and just started painting again. And just kept going from there. And I've been real inspired by a lot of different artists now, mostly from Instagram, and I've done a lot of tutorials. So I'm basically, as far as watercolor art goes, which is what I do now, I'm mostly self-taught because I haven't taken any watercolor classes or anything like that. Just do a lot of YouTube tutorials and just kind of figuring stuff out on my own as I go. And yeah.
I'm gonna show them one of your pictures. Okay.
Okay.
This is this is Andrea's picture here, and it's beautiful. You wanted to talk to us about this picture?
So that picture is from a reference photo that I took when I was out on a hike um, with a friend of mine. So that is Kinnick River, which is about it's probably I don't know 15 or 20 miles from here. And the mountain there is we call it Sleeping Lady Mountain. Its actual name is Mount Susitna, and it's one of my favorites because you can see it from Anchorage, you can see it from Eagle River, you can see it all along the highway. It's just kind of a, a big fixture, even though it's not quite as large. I enlarged it for the painting, so it's more in the distance from here, but it's just one of my favorite mountains, and the photo that I took was just really vibrant with the sunset colors. So I've painted that a couple times in different ways. So
It is magnificent. It was just breathtaking. When I saw that picture, I told Mark I gotta have that because when you told me how much it was, I like, and that's original. I like, give it to me, okay? Because that's priceless, okay? And tell me
oh.
you got copies of this one.
I don't think I made a copy of that one. No.
Wow. George just said he said you're very talented. His wife, I told you, is Georgie, okay? And she's the artist that I sent you to her site.
Oh, okay. Very nice.
Yeah. So talk to us about the painting. This person that you met on Instagram and who inspired you. Do you remember her name or his name?
Yeah, actually, her name is Andrea.
Really?
Yes. Yeah, her name is
Okay.
Andrea Nelson. She's been doing Instagram videos for a long time. And she does primarily watercolor, but she does other mediums as well, and a lot of crafty type things as well. And she's just such a good teacher about it, and just really inspiring. And of course, we share the same name, so that was a little bit of a kinship. I have no idea if she even knows who I am. Probably not, but I watch a lot of her videos, and I don't do a lot of her tutorials anymore. Um, I I have I think I probably graduated to a little more sophisticated of artwork than she does on her tutorials. But that's who got me back into the whole art scene. Yeah.
And it sounds really exciting. Talk to us about some of the things that inspire you with your artwork.
Mostly nature when I'm out hiking. I take a lot of pictures. And so probably the majority of my paintings are just of nature, and lot of them are from photos that I've taken.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this picture you using paint, and then you talked about the watercolors. So talk to us about the difference in the two.
So watercolor paints are water soluble. So you just add water and it activates the paints, and they are transparent. So you can see through them. They're not like acrylic paints, which are opaque. And when you paint on it, you can't see through the paint. So watercolor, if you make a mistake, it's pretty tricky to try to correct it. Sometimes you
Okay.
just gotta go with the flow, and if you make a mistake, you just gotta change course and make it work for you. Uh,
Much like life, right?
yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So as as you talk about your hiking, okay?
Uh-huh.
Um, it's my understanding you belong to a Facebook hiking group. Talk to us about that.
So I started hiking a lot. It was several years ago now. It's basically as soon as my kids got old enough where I could leave them alone at the house. Um, I did take them on hikes when they were little. I forced them to go, but they were shorter hikes, and mostly flat and easy. And but when they got old enough where I could leave them, I went off and was doing more challenging hikes and going hiking up mountains. Not technical like mountain climbing, but just the more difficult hikes that they had no interest in doing. And I wanted some people to hike with, mostly just for safety, because of the wildlife out there, and bears especially. So I met a few ladies through this hiking group. It's called Hiking in Alaska. And also there's also another one called Girls Who Hike Alaska. So
Okay.
we met through those Facebook groups, and just at different times, and we each met each other at different places and times, and we just clicked, and so we formed this little group. We call ourselves Chugiak Chicks.
I like that.
Yeah, and there's 5 of us, so we are CC5.
Hey.
Yeah, and we age and range from, oh gosh, I think the youngest is, she's probably about 35 maybe,
Okay.
to 65, 67, somewhere in there.
Okay.
So it's the more mature
Okay.
group. We go slow, we take our time, we stop a lot to take a ton of pictures, and uh, enjoy the scenery and hype each other up, and they have become dear friends to me as well, not just hiking companions, but I really value them a lot.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Are any of them artists as well?
No, actually, no, they're not. One of them is a photographer, um,
Wow.
which is
Nice.
definitely an art. But as
Yeah.
far as drawing and painting, no. And another one of them does crochet and knitting,
Nice.
and other types of crafts too. So,
That is really, really awesome community. And as you and I have met and we've had our conversations about your artwork and how it touches people, and your artwork really touched me. That's why I have this. Um, Talk to us about how that fits in as far as like trying to monetizing it. Okay.
uh, well, when I started, I really didn't have any intention of trying to make money from art. I just enjoy it. I really love the process, the creating, just the freedom that you have of it. It just kind of takes you away to a different world, and I really enjoy it. The thing that really prompted me to try to start making some money is, we have a little dog, and she had some health problems, and she needed some more vet care, that I didn't have the funds for. And so I started making little Christmas ornaments, hand painted on some slices of wood, Alaskan wood. And so, and it just happened to be, right before Christmas. And so they sold pretty well. And I just posted them on Facebook locally, and um, I sold quite a few. And so I was able to get her the vet care that she needed, and she's doing pretty well.
Awesome. Awesome. So, where do you see your journey going from here?
Well, the dream, of course, would be, um, to be able to make a sustainable income from my art and
Okay.
have it as a career. I mean, I've never officially had a career. I've, when I was little, I wanted to be a mom, and so
Right.
that that's basically been my career, my life. And it doesn't pay, but it's definitely a job.
No
uh,
doubt.
so that would definitely be the ideal, is if somehow I could support myself, and maybe someday my husband as well. And art is portable, so we could travel, and I
Yeah,
could do it
right.
anywhere. So that would be
Absolutely.
nice.
If you could choose anywhere in the world to go to settle, where would that be?
I I don't even know. Probably wherever the majority of my kids land.
Okay.
And
Okay.
yeah, I don't know that any of them are going to stay in Alaska. The oldest three right now are in the Southwest,
Right.
and um, yeah, I don't know where the other three are going to end up. But ideally, I would love to summer in Alaska and winter somewhere else, somewhere warm, like Arizona or Florida or something. I don't know.
Yeah, right. Because Alaska is so beautiful all year
Oh,
round.
it's so nice. So nice. Yeah.
Yes.
The summers make you forget about
The
the
winter.
winters, and then the winter comes and then we question our whole reason for staying. Oh, then summer comes again and you forget. It's Alaska amnesia.
Yeah, right. Well, Andrea, you know what? Ever since we met, you have been such a wonderful, wonderful um, person, and embraced me, and and Mark as well. And I consider you guys family, sincerely.
Oh,
Okay. And
yeah.
there for me, and I don't have anyone here. And so what I propose to you, let me know how I can help you, help you to make your dream come true. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can figure it out. I'm retired now. I have a lot of free time on my hands
There we
at the moment.
go.
I'm not looking for a job, but I'm a coach. And so, hey, if I can help you figure out where it is that you want to go and help you to get there, that's what I'm here for.
Yeah.
That's what God put me here for. Okay.
Okay. That's the plan. And
Yeah.
Tyler, my youngest, he's oh gosh, he's seventh grade this year. So we've got 5 more years of school. And then I can retire. I can
Okay.
retire from homeschooling.
Okay. All right. I feel you. All right. And in the meantime, we're going to be there on this journey together. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So is there anything else that you would like to share today?
Well, I do have a few pieces that I set out to share.
Please,
Um,
yes, please. Hey, Khadijah, how you doing? Yeah,
so
please share.
these are a few ornaments like the ones that I sold for
That
for
is
our dog.
beautiful. That is beautiful. Does it? Just out of curiosity, does it? Does it? What you call it, glow in the dark? I was just curious.
No, no, but what a
Okay.
great idea!
Yeah. Right. Okay. We
I
should
could
go in business.
find
You and I should go in business together. How that sound? You can give me
that
a
would
small
be
little cut.
fun.
Okay.
Get some glow in the dark
Maybe like,
paint.
yeah, get it glow in the dark. Okay, you can give me like 1% on whatever you make. Okay, I'm just joking.
Yeah, that would be a fun idea. I never thought of that.
Yeah,
Um,
see, I
so
love that. No, you hold it up. Oh my God, yes, that is beautiful.
that's
Okay,
Denali.
that is beautiful. You know what? You should get these in the airports. Okay, can you? I'm serious. People coming through those airports all the time. Make sure you put your name on there, okay, and say, "Hey, and by Andrea." That way, when you can get the bigger picture, you can get the 14 by 14, you can get the 28 by 28. We'll send it to you. Let's go. Let's go in business
Okay,
together, girl. Okay,
I gotta make
I
some
got.
friends, I guess.
We're gonna make some money. Let's
So
go.
this one
Oh my
is
God. Yes. Let's go.
this one was more like an experiment. I've been playing around and experimenting a lot more, so that's what this is more of an
That is
abstract.
beautiful. Okay, we're gonna give them that picture in various sizes. Okay, let's
And
go.
that
Yes,
this one was a lot of
absolutely,
fun.
absolutely, girl. You got a partner here. I'll be your partner. I'll be a silent partner. Okay,
And
it don't matter.
this is
Partner in all.
this is Julianne's favorite, my 16-year
That
old.
is beautiful.
It's
It is
this
beautiful.
is I painted a few of these to sell for our dog as well. not this design, but like on the wood like this. This is just a branch that we got from some
Yeah,
neighbors that had cut down a
yeah,
tree. You know that it's
absolutely.
on real
You know what?
Alaskan wood.
I got some trees that fell down in my yard, and Mark can bring those to you, and you can turn those into artwork for real.
There we go.
There you go.
Yeah.
Recycle, recycle.
Let's see. Here's some flowers that I did.
Nice.
These are fireweed. That's one of my favorite flowers to paint.
And they're
I made
beautiful in summer.
I made this little sketchbook to paint
That is
in.
re- that is really nice. Is that like a watercolor?
Yeah, these are all watercolors.
Nice.
Yeah, because that's
Very nice.
primarily what I paint with. I've done a few acrylic paintings, and I would like to get more into painting with acrylics. I've never painted with oil paints, so I don't know what that's like.
There's
Uh,
always a first. Try it and see. You never know,
yeah,
right?
my dad did quite a bit of oil paintings, and I mean, he still has his oil paints at the house, which I doubt if they're any good anymore. But anyway, um, I don't know. Sort of, watercolors just drew me in. So
Yeah, and I'm gonna show you a picture again, and it drew me in. I love this picture. I love it. Just love it so much. Okay,
nice.
and somewhat in some instances, it reminds me of the Denali, and it looks like when you get that glow off the water,
Yeah.
like this. Yeah, I love that. I really love that. So what I'm gonna do, Andrea, can you give them your social media? They may not remember, but when I do the article, it's going to be included. Your links are going to be included, girl. I got you.
Okay. So my art mostly is on Instagram, and my handle there is Art Alaska 8. Which is actually my initials. ART is my initials.
Okay.
Yeah. So that worked out great. It's Art Alaska 8
And
at
I'll make sure
Instagram.
to include that. I'll make sure to include it in the post. And are you going to have your artwork at this fairs? I know that Alaska has a lot of fairs. So are you planning to have your stuff there as
Uh,
well?
Probably not at the big fairs. I will most likely be having some um, outdoor markets here in Eagle River.
Okay.
And they're actually starting a new, uh, they're adding vendors to a program that they have at the museum this summer. So I'm going to
Okay.
apply and see what
You
happens.
better.
There's
I'm gonna
only
come
10
down there.
spots.
Okay, I'm gonna
Only
come down
10
there with my pom
spots.
pom.
So
Okay.
we'll see.
Yeah, let me know how I can help. Okay.
Yeah.
It sounds
Okay.
like fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Good deal. So thank you so much, Andrea, for coming on. And I love you, and I love your artwork. I love your whole family, and I'm glad you're a part of my life. Thank you so much today.
Thank you, Margaret. It was good talking with you.
You and your family have a wonderful Easter, and thank you, Khadijah and George for George Allen. Thank you all so much, and anybody that I missed. Thanks. All right. Take care. All
Bye,
right. Bye.
Margaret.
All right. Bye. Bye.